Oh hey there, what's going on? Now I was recently inspired by a video that my good buddy Brasel TheGamer did recently, where he discusses his 5 go-to NES games. You know, games that he can play at any time, pick up, and just have fun with. And I thought, what a great idea, but you know what? I want to do something a little different. Now, have you ever gone out with the boys to the bar and just had one too many and you get home stumbling around and you barely do anything, but you can still play video games? Well, I'm going to discuss my 5 go-to games when I'm freaking loaded. I may not be able to walk, I may not be able to speak, my dick may not stay hard, but god damn it, I can still rock some video games. So let's take a look and see what 5 I like to play when I'm shit-faced. Cheers! What better way to spend a drunken evening than with an automatic rifle in your hand gunning down aliens? No, space aliens, goddammit! Since I've been blasting extraterrestrial scum for 29 years, perforating visitors not from this world has become second nature. Like masturbating before bed. So I can't think of a better manner in which to challenge myself than running through the jungle full speed ahead with a belly full of booze. Alcohol and firearms. It's a winning combination. Yeah, my reflexes are slow. Sure, I take a bullet every now and then. And yes, death becomes black comedy. But I can still beat this game intoxicated, and shit, I can even no-death run this bad boy when I'm forced to keep one eye closed. I may not be able to touch my nose, but neither can the Red Falcon. Chingate puto, estoy borracho. You know what goes great with booze? Drugs. Lots of drugs. Take a handful of Percocet, chase it with vodka and muscle relaxers, and you'll wake up well rested in a cozy ditch. Where the hell did my pants go? Of course, it's much safer to get your prescription filled by Mario, who we all know damn well is not a doctor. But hey, with America's healthcare system and the stranglehold that the pharmaceutical companies have on the subservient public, the black market is ripe for those of us in desperate need of cash, including plumbers who broaden their peddling horizons outside of magic mushrooms.
Okie dokie, ho-ho!
Dr. Mario is one of those comfort games for me, and one that I thoroughly enjoy solo, although the challenge is a bit waning for me. I did win a tournament after all, so how do I make the game more interesting? By ingesting whatever may alter my state to make an otherwise simple walk in the park into an arduous climb up one bitch of a vertical peak. Fires to stand no chance against alcohol. Hell, people used to treat colds with whiskey, and have you ever gotten high off of Robitussin? Woo-wee! Same goes for these cutesy little bastards. Get me full of fuel and I'll cure me some nasty diseases, I tell you what! There's no doubt that I'm fucked up here with the obvious blunders that I make here and there, but I can still rock that vial than most people sober, and getting to level 19 seeing double is quite a feat in itself. I got the cure for what ails ya. I remember when I was 21 and my sister's boyfriend at the time had recently obtained an old NES with Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. This was back when PlayStation and Nintendo 64 were all the rage. They would have raucous people over, drinking the night away, before the crowd would converge around me, while I would knock Iron Mike flat on his ass with 10 beers in me. It sure didn't earn me any pussy, but all the dudes around me were sure mighty impressed. While yes, Punch-Out on the NES was one of my go-to games while inebriated, I actually turned to Super Punch-Out more often, where I can create different files, including one dedicated solely for when I was a few drinks from shitting myself. So popping this one in. Dude, my fucking records are gone, man. Where are my save files? Freaking battery died, man. What the hell? So yeah, what a bummer that I lost all of my records, including my drunken ones. I would set at least one new record each and every time I popped this one in, blitzed out of my mind. How depressing. Well, what a better way to cure depression than with a depressant, eh? Creating a new file dedicated for my drunk ass, I can at least save my progress on the Retron 5. And boy, am I one slow mofo here. Out of practice, this is way more challenging than it should be, and relying on slow reflexes, on an HD TV with input lag no less, is a hell of a task. The colorful cast that Super Punch-Out offers somewhat resemble the other barflies that you had encountered in the pub only hours prior. That big black guy eyeballing you from across the pool table? Take that, motherfucker! Those bandito-looking dudes? Adios, muchacho! And that guy who obviously knew karate who you wouldn't cross in your wildest dreams? Hey, that's not fair. And I don't care how much you've had to drink. Beating the shit out of a clown is fun no matter how shit-faced you are. And that narcissistic asshole who gets all the chicks? Whew, I'm getting dizzy. Of course, if you aren't feeling too tough, beating up the scrawny-ass pansy is also an option. Beer and boxing go hand in hand, so yeah, I'm game for some super punch-out when I should be sleeping one off. Hell, I'm not punch drunk. I'm straight up drunk. Boozing and brawling go together like internet tough guys and a neglected gym membership, so playing Final Fight with suds flowing through my veins is always a favorite. Playing the arcade version with unlimited credits is the way to go on this one, cause let's face it, with Cody throwing jabs like he's in a tub full of jello doesn't cut the mustard. But with a game that really doesn't require much strategy in favor of button mashing, Final Fight is perfect for any meathead that's had one too many. Setting foot into the hood definitely calls for some liquid courage. Just look at these rough bastards wielding knives and samurai swords. And haven't you ever wanted to punch a cop in the grill? You even have guys with their faces painted up in Living King Diamond tributes. And damn is Poison hot. Beer goggles be damned. And I don't believe that she's packing. I want to find out for myself.
That was a guy. Guy dressed up like a Sheila. Look at that. There you on you.
While you should always have food in the tank while drinking, a knuckle sandwich isn't exactly the best thing to gnaw on. Maybe some chewing gum? The main problem here is having to take a piss between every stage, but hey, while you're up, you may as well grab another brew. While there are several other beat-em-ups that I turn to instead of strong coffee, Final Fight is the one that keeps me coming back way after Last Call has been announced. I doubt that I'll ever tire from this one. Drinking and driving is a blast. Now getting home without wrapping your car around a tree, getting a DUI, or pulverizing someone is a challenge within itself. But it's just too damn dangerous. So indulge within the comfort of your own home. I've always enjoyed playing the Mario Kart games while tying one on. Shit, my friend and former roommate and I used to drink ourselves silly and play Double Dash every weekend back in 2004. With every subsequent game came a new drinking buddy. Today, it's Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. I even created a drunken meat especially for the occasion. Nothing's more satisfying than kicking the shit out of sober drivers online while you're out of your mind blotto, with Exodus cranked up to 10. Of course, my Wii U hasn't been able to connect online in about a year and a half, so the challenge of racing sober drivers is a thing of the past. Fucking Nintendo. But that doesn't mean that I can't pop in some loud tunes perfect for racing and burn some rubber on the wackiest tracks that the franchise has to offer so far. But still, it's nothing like showing people up online. But this game is the perfect getaway from reality when you're in La La Land. The first time I played Mario Kart 8, I had eaten a handful of boomers and could have easily coasted down that current all night had it not been for my friend freaking out. I have to wonder what the creators of this game were on while making this, and I have to also think that they had crazy fools like me in mind.
Yes!
Man, I'm gonna pay for this tomorrow. Anyway, what are 5 games that you like to play when you're loaded? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. And hey, YouTube, is this ad friendly enough for ya? Fuck you.
Drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. If you do them, you're bad. Because drugs are bad, okay?